Shane here with you once again in the studio with my friends from Huntington Learning Center here in the big city of Russellville. I have John Crawford, our owner and center director with Huntington, and my very good friend, Miss Laura Blaisdell, in the studio as well. I'd like to know a little bit from you specifically what some of the results you've actually seen are. Like, what have you witnessed and what data have you collected, like, in person?
Absolutely. We've seen a lot of results with our current students, and we've heard a lot of feedback from our parents. I have a couple of reviews that I would love to share with you, Shane.
Yeah, absolutely.
One
Let's
of
get into
our
that.
parents said, "I've enjoyed hearing my son talk so good about how the program has helped him. He's very confident in reading and is constantly reading signs as he drives home. Huntington has been exactly what we've been searching for."
Key word there, Miss Laura, is confidence. Yes. Confidence, and then real world practice of the things that he's learning. That's evidence of actual learning. That's great stuff. That's a great review.
So true. And we also have another parent that shared with us that Huntington Learning Center here in Russellville has been a game changer for my son. He struggled in school, but after he started tutoring, his attitude towards learning completely transformed from a reluctance to education to more enthusiasm. We've seen significant improvement in his schoolwork in just a few weeks, and he is now excited to go to school and learn. He often tells us how much he loves his tutors and looks forward to attending his sessions. I cannot thank the amazing staff here at Huntington enough for everything they've done. I will definitely recommend this center to anyone who asks about tutoring services.
So it's one thing to read the review, but to you as an educator and the assistant director here, what does that mean to you? That these kids are getting like real world results?
It does make my heart happy just to look at the students, see the love for education again. A lot of these students might have come in a little bit frustrated with education, may have felt behind in class or embarrassed in class, but through the tutoring process, they have become more confident, more motivated, not just to learn, but to share what they've learned, not only with their parents, but with students around them. They've just increased their love for academics.
And they'll tell 10 friends, and they'll tell 10 friends. Shane here with you once again with my friend John Crawford, owner and center director with Huntington Learning Center here in Russellville, and Miss Laura Blaisdell in the studio as well, assistant director. Now, on to the next, friends. Let's talk a little bit about how kids, how parents, maybe even fellow educators can get involved with Huntington Learning Center. How can they get plugged in?
If you're listening to this thinking, I wonder if my child could benefit, well, the answer is yes, and the time is now. And so we're offering $100 off our academic evaluations. That's the first thing to get your child involved, is to bring them in for an academic evaluation. You can give us a call to get that scheduled at the 479-269-5211 number, and we'll repeat that again. But that academic evaluation, depending on your child's age, can last 2 to 3 hours. Remember, that's tailored towards their grade level. And so we would love to invite them in for that academic evaluation. And we do have availability right now, and we have teacher availability to get them started in tutoring. So we'd love to have them come in and invite them in for doing that.
Right on. So if you're listening to this, we have openings, and they're ready to help your child out. They're out there struggling, learning disability, maybe missed out on some testing, missed out on some schooling. This is the time, River Valley. Reach out to Huntington Learning Center here in the big city of Russellville. Now, you got some contact information for us. You guys have had a lot of great information you've given us here today, and we want to make sure that our listeners can find you.
Parents, our teachers, anybody who's looking for more information about Huntington can look at us online at huntingtonhelps.com or reach out to us by phone at 1-800-CAN-LEARN. Now, if you want to just come say hi and swing by the center, we are located at 411 North Elmira. We're on the east end of town by the post office and actually by this radio station. And if you want to check us out on our social medias, we are Huntington Learning Center Russellville out on Facebook.
Beautiful. Laura, John, thank y'all so much for being in the studio today.
Thank you, Shane, for having us.